Okay, really quickly then, before we actually do our last piece, I have to say something that's very important to me that I do. Many of you guys have seen me waddle around for the last 2 years with a very, very pregnant belly, and I'm done with all that, which is good. But while I was on my maternity leave this fall, over the winter break, and then in the beginning of the spring semester here, there's somebody in this jazz band that really stepped up. I mean, like, really stepped up to make this whole thing happen, where the kids still got to do their jazz at 7 a.m., they still did those weekly performances I told you about, and it's actually, I want to mention 2 people here. Like I said, we do a jazz cafe, which means that we sell coffee, we sell bagels, and somebody in this group has been coming in early every single day to be able to do that, and making the coffee and selling it and everything else, so that's been a really cool little fundraiser for us, and it's really gotten a lot of people to draw into this. And so I want to thank Ika, wherever she's at. She's over there somewhere. The other thing I want to do, there's Ika. Thank you for doing Jazz Cafe. And then I want to make sure I thank this other person. Every single time that I was absent, I was trying to get to work, but traffic was holding me up, or any time that I needed an extra hand because I had a parent conference in the morning or whatever, Jan Stein, our drummer over here, was able to step up and do the jazz band for me until I was able to get there. Or if I had a conference, Jan was there to do the whole jazz performance while I was gone. So it was an obvious choice then. When I did go on leave, I asked Jan, I said, hey, what do you think about doing this, like, for real? For the whole time that I'm gone on leave, do you think you could handle it? And of course, being humble as he is, he said, I don't know, maybe. But I knew full well he could do it, and he accepted that. And while I was gone, we talked just a couple of times about what they were up to, and I came back. I had given them a couple pieces, and I said, okay, here's some pieces you can work on. You can work out of the gig book like we do. And when I came back, I actually walked in the door, and it was before 7 a.m. The entire jazz band, my first day back, the entire jazz band was already not only sitting in place, but they were actually practicing. They were already finishing up a tune. And I walked in and I was just absolutely blown away by how much, not only did they work and get done while I was gone on maternity leave, but I'm just, more than that, more than the actual performance of what they were able to accomplish, I'm so impressed that Jan was able to lead as well as he did. Not only does he have the musical capability to tell these guys what to work on and how to coach them on a musical level, but he has their absolute respect. I mean, there's not a whole lot of 17, 18-year-old people that in this school that I can say have the pure respect that Jan has with all those people here. They all adore him, and it's because he works really hard. He's super humble, he never takes any of the credit. He's always been humble, he's always been willing to serve the band, and he's just one smart, really, really talented kid. So I could not have had this concert be this successful if it wasn't for Jan this entire time helping me out and being